Merhaba arkadaşlar. Hoş geldiniz. Top 1800 İngilizce Fiil serimizin 3. bölümündeyiz.
Heard,
Duydu, duydum, işitti.
Heard.
Heard.
hear, hears.
Duyarım, duyar, işitirim o işitir.
Hear, hears.
Hear, hears.
Will hear,
Duyacak, duyacağım, işitecek.
Will hear.
Will hear.
I heard a strange noise outside.
Dışarıda garip bir ses duydum.
I heard a strange noise outside.
I heard a strange noise outside.
She heard the news yesterday.
Dün haberi duydu.
She heard the news yesterday.
She heard the news yesterday.
We heard him speaking on the phone.
Onu telefonda konuşurken duyduk.
We heard him speaking on the phone.
We heard him speaking on the phone.
They heard about the problem too late.
Sorunu çok geç duydular.
They heard about the problem too late.
They heard about the problem too late.
I never heard that song before.
O şarkıyı daha önce hiç duymamıştım.
I never heard that song before.
I never heard that song before.
I hear music from the next room.
Yan odadan müzik duyuyorum.
I hear music from the next room.
I hear music from the next room.
She hears everything when it's quiet.
Ortalık sakinken her şeyi duyar.
She hears everything when it's quiet.
She hears everything when it's quiet.
Do you hear that ringing sound?
O çınlama sesini duyuyor musun?
Do you hear that ringing sound?
Do you hear that ringing sound?
We often hear birds in the morning.
Sabahları sık sık kuş sesleri duyarız.
We often hear birds in the morning.
We often hear birds in the morning.
He doesn't hear well without his hearing aids.
İşitme cihazları olmadan iyi duyamıyor.
He doesn't hear well without his hearing aids.
He doesn't hear well without his hearing aids.
You will hear the results tomorrow.
Sonuçları yarın duyacaksın.
You will hear the results tomorrow.
You will hear the results tomorrow.
I will hear from her soon.
Yakında ondan haber alacağım.
I will hear from her soon.
I will hear from her soon.
We will hear the announcement at noon.
Öğlen duyuruyu işiteceğiz.
We will hear the announcement at noon.
We will hear the announcement at noon.
They will hear the baby cry if they stay here.
Burada kalırlarsa bebeğin ağladığını duyacaklar.
They will hear the baby cry if they stay here.
They will hear the baby cry if they stay here.
He will hear the story many times.
Bu hikayeyi daha çok kez duyacak.
He will hear this story many times.
He will hear this story many times.
Left.
Ayrıldı, gitti, bıraktı.
Left.
Left.
Leave, leaves.
Ayrılırım, ayrılır. Bırakırım, bırakır.
Leave, leaves.
Leave, leaves.
Will leave.
Ayrılacak, ayrılacağım, bırakacak.
Will leave.
Will leave.
I left home early this morning.
Bu sabah evden erken ayrıldım.
I left home early this morning.
I left home early this morning.
She left her phone on the table.
Telefonunu masada bıraktı.
She left her phone on the table.
She left her phone on the table.
We left the party around midnight.
Partiden gece yarısı civarında ayrıldık.
We left the party around midnight.
We left the party around midnight.
They left the city last year.
Geçen yıl şehirden ayrıldılar.
They left the city last year.
They left the city last year.
He left the door open by mistake.
Kapıyı yanlışlıkla açık bıraktı.
He left the door open by mistake.
He left the door open by mistake.
I usually leave work at 6 p.m.
Genelde saat 6'da işten çıkarım.
I usually leave work at 6 p.m.
I usually leave work at 6 p.m.
She leaves for school every day at 8.
Her gün saat 8'de okula gider, yola çıkar.
She leaves for school every day at 8.
She leaves for school every day at 8.
Do you leave your car here?
Arabanı buraya mı bırakıyorsun?
Do you leave your car here?
Do you leave your car here?
We never leave food on the plate.
Tabakta yemek bırakmayız.
We never leave food on the plate.
We never leave food on the plate.
He leaves his keys in the same place.
Anahtarlarını hep aynı yere bırakır.
He leaves his keys in the same place.
He leaves his keys in the same place.
I will leave for Ankara tomorrow.
Yarın Ankara'ya gideceğim. Yola çıkacağım.
I will leave for Ankara tomorrow.
I will leave for Ankara tomorrow.
She will leave the office early today.
Bugün ofisten erken çıkacak.
She will leave the office early today.
She will leave the office early today.
We will leave a message if you don't answer.
Cevap vermezsen bir mesaj bırakacağız.
We will leave a message if you don't answer.
We will leave a message if you don't answer.
They will leave the hotel on Sunday.
Pazar günü otelden ayrılacaklar.
They will leave the hotel on Sunday.
They will leave the hotel on Sunday.
He will leave everything behind and start fresh.
Her şeyi geride bırakıp yeni bir başlangıç yapacak.
He will leave everything behind and start fresh.
He will leave everything behind and start fresh.
Sat.
Oturdu.
Sat.
Sat.
Sit. Sits.
Otururum. Oturur.
Sit. Sits.
Sit. Sits.
Will sit.
Oturacak. Oturacağım.
We'll sit.
We'll sit.
I sat next to my friend at the cinema.
Sinemada arkadaşımın yanında oturdum.
I sat next to my friend at the cinema.
I sat next to my friend at the cinema.
She sat quietly and listened.
Sessizce oturdu ve dinledi.
She sat quietly and listened.
She sat quietly and listened.
We sat in the park for hours.
Saatlerce parkta oturduk.
We sat in the park for hours.
We sat in the park for hours.
They sat around the table and talked.
Masanın etrafında oturup konuştular.
They sat around the table and talked.
They sat around the table and talked.
He sat down as soon as he arrived.
Gelir gelmez oturdu.
He sat down as soon as he arrived.
He sat down as soon as he arrived.
I usually sit here in the mornings.
Sabahları genelde burada otururum.
I usually sit here in the mornings.
I usually sit here in the mornings.
She sits by the window when she reads.
Okurken pencere kenarında oturur.
She sits by the window when she reads.
She sits by the window when she reads.
Do you sit in the front row?
Ön sırada mı oturuyorsun?
Do you sit in the front row?
Do you sit in the front row?
We sit together during meetings.
Toplantılar sırasında birlikte otururuz.
We sit together during meetings.
We sit together during meetings.
He sits too close to the TV.
Televizyona çok yakın oturuyor.
He sits too close to the TV.
He sits too close to the TV.
I will sit with you after lunch.
Öğle yemeğinden sonra seninle oturacağım.
I will sit with you after lunch.
I will sit with you after lunch.
She will sit for the exam next week.
Gelecek hafta sınava girecek.
She will sit for the exam next week.
She will sit for the exam next week.
We will sit in the shade because it's hot.
Sıcak olduğu için gölgede oturacağız.
We will sit in the shade because it's hot.
We will sit in the shade because it's hot.
They will sit near the stage to see better.
Daha iyi görmek için sahneye yakın oturacaklar.
They will sit near the stage to see better.
They will sit near the stage to see better.
He will sit down and explain everything calmly.
Oturup her şeyi sakin sakin açıklayacak.
He will sit down and explain everything calmly.
He will sit down and explain everything calmly.
Used.
Kullandı, kullandım.
Used.
Used.
Use, uses.
Kullanırım, kullanır.
Use, uses.
Use, uses.
Will use.
Kullanacak, kullanacağım.
Will use.
Will use.
I used this app last year.
Geçen yıl bu uygulamayı kullandım.
I used this app last year.
I used this app last year.
She used my laptop for her homework.
Ödevi için benim dizüstü bilgisayarımı kullandı.
She used my laptop for her homework.
She used my laptop for her homework.
We use a map to find the place.
Yeri bulmak için harita kullandık.
We used a map to find the place.
We used a map to find the place.
They used too much sugar in the cake.
Pastada fazla şeker kullandılar.
They used too much sugar in the cake.
They used too much sugar in the cake.
He used the wrong password.
Yanlış şifreyi kullandı.
He used the wrong password.
He used the wrong password.
I use this camera for my videos.
Videolarım için bu kamerayı kullanıyorum.
I use this camera for my videos.
I use this camera for my videos.
She uses public transport every day.
Her gün toplu taşıma kullanır.
She uses public transport every day.
She uses public transport every day.
Do you use WhatsApp for work?
İş için WhatsApp kullanıyor musun?
Do you use WhatsApp for work?
Do you use WhatsApp for work?
We use English in our lessons.
Derslerimizde İngilizce kullanırız.
We use English in our lessons.
We use English in our lessons.
He doesn't use social media much.
Sosyal medyayı pek kullanmaz.
He doesn't use social media much.
He doesn't use social media much.
I will use this example in tomorrow's lesson.
Bu örneği yarınki derste kullanacağım.
I will use this example in tomorrow's lesson.
I will use this example in tomorrow's lesson.
She will use her new phone to take photos.
Fotoğraf çekmek için yeni telefonunu kullanacak.
She will use her new phone to take photos.
She will use her new phone to take photos.
We will use a different plan next time.
Bir dahaki sefere farklı bir plan kullanacağız.
We will use a different plan next time.
We will use a different plan next time.
They will use the data to improve the app.
Uygulamayı geliştirmek için verileri kullanacaklar.
They will use the data to improve the app.
They will use the data to improve the app.
He will use this chance to learn more.
Daha fazla öğrenmek için bu fırsatı kullanacak.
He will use this chance to learn more.
He will use this chance to learn more.
Put.
Koydu, yerleştirdi.
Put.
Put.
Put, puts.
Koyarım, koyar, yerleştirir, bırakır.
Put, puts.
Put, puts.
Will put.
Koyacak, yerleştirecek.
Will put.
Will put.
I put the keys on the table.
Anahtarları masaya koydum.
I put the keys on the table.
I put the keys on the table.
She put her phone in her bag.
Telefonunu çantasına koydu.
She put her phone in her bag.
She put her phone in her bag.
We put the boxes in the car.
Kutuları arabaya yerleştirdik.
We put the boxes in the car.
We put the boxes in the car.
They put a lot of effort into the project.
Projeye çok emek verdiler.
They put a lot of effort into the project.
They put a lot of effort into the project.
He put on his jacket and left.
Ceketini giydi ve çıktı.
He put on his jacket and left.
He put on his jacket and left.
I always put my phone on silent in meetings.
Toplantılarda telefonumu hep sessize alırım.
I always put my phone on silent in meetings.
I always put my phone on silent in meetings.
She puts sugar in her coffee.
Kahvesine şeker koyar.
She puts sugar in her coffee.
She puts sugar in her coffee.
Do you put your books back after reading?
Okuduktan sonra kitaplarını yerine koyar mısın?
Do you put your books back after reading?
Do you put your books back after reading?
We put new videos on the channel every week.
Her hafta kanala yeni videolar koyarız.
We put new videos on the channel every week.
We put new videos on the channel every week.
He puts a lot of pressure on himself.
Kendine çok baskı yapar.
He puts a lot of pressure on himself.
He puts a lot of pressure on himself.
I will put the file in the shared folder.
Dosyayı paylaşılan klasöre koyacağım.
I will put the file in the shared folder.
I will put the file in the shared folder.
She will put a note on the door.
Kapıya bir not asacak, koyacak.
She will put a note on the door.
She will put a note on the door.
We will put this lesson online tomorrow.
Bu dersi yarın internete koyacağız.
We will put this lesson online tomorrow.
We will put this lesson online tomorrow.
They will put more money into the project.
Projeye daha fazla para yatıracaklar.
They will put more money into the project.
They will put more money into the project.
He will put everything in order before guests arrive.
Misafirler gelmeden önce her şeyi düzene koyacak.
He will put everything in order before guests arrive.
He will put everything in order before guests arrive.
Began.
Başladı.
Began.
Began.
Begin, begins.
Başlarım, başlar, başlatırım, başlatır.
Begin, begins.
Begin, begins.
Will begin.
Başlayacak, başlayacağım.
Will begin.
Will begin.
I began my English studies last year.
Geçen yıl İngilizce çalışmalarına başladım.
I began my English studies last year.
I began my English studies last year.
She began to feel better after sleeping.
Uyuduktan sonra kendini daha iyi hissetmeye başladı.
She began to feel better after sleeping.
She began to feel better after sleeping.
We began the meeting at 10.
Toplantıya saat 10'da başladık.
We began the meeting at 10.
We began the meeting at 10.
They began building the house in spring.
Evi ilkbaharda inşa etmeye başladılar.
They began building the house in spring.
They began building the house in spring.
He began to speak, then stopped.
Konuşmaya başladı. Sonra durdu.
He began to speak, then stopped.
He began to speak, then stopped.
I begin work at 9 a.m.
İşe sabah 9'da başlarım.
I begin work at 9 a.m.
I begin work at 9 a.m.
She begins every lesson with a short review.
Her derse kısa bir tekrar ile başlar.
She begins every lesson with a short review.
She begins every lesson with a short review.
The movie begins in 5 minutes.
Film 5 dakika içinde başlıyor.
The movie begins in 5 minutes.
The movie begins in 5 minutes.
We begin by checking the homework.
Ödevi kontrol ederek başlarız.
We begin by checking the homework.
We begin by checking the homework.
He begins to worry too easily.
Çok kolay endişelenmeye başlar.
He begins to worry too easily.
He begins to worry too easily.
I will begin the new course next week.
Gelecek hafta yeni kursa başlayacağım.
I will begin the new course next week.
I will begin the new course next week.
She will begin her presentation soon.
Sunumuna yakında başlayacak.
She will begin her presentation soon.
She will begin her presentation soon.
We will begin filming at sunrise.
Gün doğumunda çekime başlayacağız.
We will begin filming at sunrise.
We will begin filming at sunrise.
They will begin the project in December.
Projeye Aralık ayında başlayacaklar.
They will begin the project in December.
They will begin the project in December.
The concert will begin at 8 p.m.
Konser saat 8'de başlayacak.
The concert will begin at 8 p.m.
The concert will begin at 8 p.m.
Ran.
Koştu, çalıştı, yönetti.
Ran.
Ran.
Run runs.
Koşarım, koşar, çalışır, yönetir.
Run runs.
Run runs.
Will run.
Koşacak, çalışacak, yönetecek.
Will run.
Will run.
I ran to catch the bus.
Otobüse yetişmek için koştum.
I ran to catch the bus.
I ran to catch the bus.
She ran 5 kilometers yesterday.
Dün 5 kilometre koştu.
She ran 5 kilometers yesterday.
She ran 5 kilometers yesterday.
We ran into an old friend downtown.
Şehir merkezinde eski bir arkadaşla karşılaştık.
We ran into an old friend downtown.
We ran into an old friend downtown.
They ran the company for 10 years.
Şirketi 10 yıl yönettiler.
They ran the company for 10 years.
They ran the company for 10 years.
The software ran smoothly on my laptop.
Program dizüstü bilgisayarımda sorunsuz çalıştı.
The software ran smoothly on my laptop.
The software ran smoothly on my laptop.
I run every morning in the park.
Her sabah parkta koşarım.
I run every morning in the park.
I run every morning in the park.
She runs faster than me.
Benden daha hızlı koşar.
She runs faster than me.
She runs faster than me.
Do you run your own business?
Kendi işini mi yönetiyorsun?
Do you run your own business?
Do you run your own business?
This engine runs quietly.
Bu motor sessiz çalışır.
This engine runs quietly.
This engine runs quietly.
The app runs well on my phone.
Uygulama telefonumda iyi çalışıyor.
The app runs well on my phone.
The app runs well on my phone.
I will run a marathon next year.
Gelecek yıl maraton koşacağım.
I will run a marathon next year.
I will run a marathon next year.
She will run with us tomorrow morning.
Yarın sabah bizimle koşacak.
She will run with us tomorrow morning.
She will run with us tomorrow morning.
We will run more tests before release.
Yayınlamadan önce daha fazla test yapacağız.
We will run more tests before release.
We will run more tests before release.
They will run the new system on Monday.
Yeni sistemi pazartesi çalıştıracaklar.
They will run the new system on Monday.
They will run the new system on Monday.
The workshop will run for 2 hours.
Atölye 2 saat sürecek.
The workshop will run for 2 hours.
The workshop will run for 2 hours.
Opened.
Açtım.
Opened.
Opened.
Open, opens.
Açarım, açar, açılır.
Open, opens.
Open, opens.
Will open.
Açacak, açacağım, açılacak.
Will open.
Will open.
I open a window to get fresh air.
Temiz hava almak için pencereyi açtım.
I opened the window to get fresh air.
I opened the window to get fresh air.
She opened her bag and took out a book.
Çantasını açtı ve bir kitap çıkardı.
She opened her bag and took out a book.
She opened her bag and took out a book.
We opened the meeting with a short introduction.
Toplantıyı kısa bir girişle açtık.
We opened the meeting with a short introduction.
We opened the meeting with a short introduction.
They opened a new restaurant last month.
Geçen ay yeni bir restoran açtılar.
They opened a new restaurant last month.
They opened a new restaurant last month.
He opened the email and replied immediately.
E-postayı açtı ve hemen cevap verdi.
He opened the email and replied immediately.
He opened the email and replied immediately.
I open my laptop and start working.
Dizüstü bilgisayarımı açarım ve çalışmaya başlarım.
I open my laptop and start working.
I open my laptop and start working.
She opens the shop at 9 a.m.
Dükkanı sabah 9'da açar.
She opens the shop at 9 a.m.
She opens the shop at 9 a.m.
Do you open the door for guests?
Misafirler için kapıyı açar mısın?
Do you open the door for guests?
Do you open the door for guests?
The museum opens every day except Monday.
Müze pazartesi hariç her gün açılır.
The museum opens every day except Monday.
The museum opens every day except Monday.
He opens new files very carefully.
Yeni dosyaları çok dikkatli açar.
He opens new files very carefully.
He opens new files very carefully.
I will open a new playlist soon.
Yakında yeni bir oynatma listesi açacağım.
I will open a new playlist soon.
I will open a new playlist soon.
She will open the store earlier tomorrow.
Yarın mağazayı daha erken açacak.
She will open the store earlier tomorrow.
She will open the store earlier tomorrow.
We will open the boxes after lunch.
Kutuları öğle yemeğinden sonra açacağız.
We will open the boxes after lunch.
We will open the boxes after lunch.
They will open a new office in Izmir next year.
Gelecek yıl İzmir'de yeni bir ofis açacaklar.
They will open a new office in Izmir next year.
They will open a new office in Izmir next year.
The conference will open at 10 a.m.
Konferans saat 10'da başlayacak, açılacak.
The conference will open at 10 a.m.
The conference will open at 10 a.m.
Started.
Başladı, başlattı.
Started.
Started.
Start. Starts.
Başlarım, başlar, başlatırım, başlatır.
Start, starts.
Start, starts.
Will start.
Başlayacak, başlayacağım, başlatacak.
Will start.
We'll start.
I started learning English last year.
Geçen yıl İngilizce öğrenmeye başladım.
I started learning English last year.
I started learning English last year.
She started the meeting at 9.
Toplantıyı saat 9'da başlattı.
She started the meeting at 9.
She started the meeting at 9.
We started our trip early in the morning.
Yolculuğumuza sabah erken başladık.
We started our trip early in the morning.
We started our trip early in the morning.
They started a new project in June.
Haziran'da yeni bir projeye başladılar.
They started a new project in June.
They started a new project in June.
He started the car and drove away.
Arabayı çalıştırdı ve gitti.
He started the car and drove away.
He started the car and drove away.
I start work at 10 a.m.
İşe sabah 10'da başlarım.
I start work at 10 a.m.
I start work at 10 a.m.
She starts every lesson with a review.
Her derse bir tekrar ile başlar.
She starts every lesson with a review.
She starts every lesson with a review.
Do you start your day with coffee?
Gününe kahveyle mi başlarsın?
Do you start your day with coffee?
Do you start your day with coffee?
We start filming when the light is good.
Işık iyi olduğunda çekime başlarız.
We start filming when the light is good.
We start filming when the light is good.
The class starts at noon.
Ders öğlen başlar.
The class starts at noon.
The class starts at noon.
I will start a new video tomorrow.
Yarın yeni bir videoya başlayacağım.
I will start a new video tomorrow.
I will start a new video tomorrow.
She will start her new job next week.
Gelecek hafta yeni işine başlayacak.
She will start her new job next week.
She will start her new job next week.
We will start the lesson in 5 minutes.
Derse 5 dakika içinde başlayacağız.
We will start the lesson in 5 minutes.
We will start the lesson in 5 minutes.
They will start building the house in spring.
Evi ilkbaharda inşa etmeye başlayacaklar.
They will start building the house in spring.
They will start building the house in spring.
The concert will start at 8 p.m.
Konser saat 8'de başlayacak.
The concert will start at 8 p.m.
The concert will start at 8 p.m.
Walked.
Yürüdü, yürüdüm.
Walked.
Walked.
Walk, walks.
Yürürüm, yürür, yürüyüş yaparım, yapar.
Walk, walks.
Walk, walks.
Will walk.
Yürüyecek, yürüyeceğim.
Will walk.
Will walk.
I walked to the store yesterday.
Dün markete yürüdüm.
I walked to the store yesterday.
I walked to the store yesterday.
She walked home after the lesson.
Dersten sonra eve yürüyerek gitti.
She walked home after the lesson.
She walked home after the lesson.
We walked along the beach at sunset.
Gün batımında sahil boyunca yürüdük.
We walked along the beach at sunset.
We walked along the beach at sunset.
They walked for hours in the city.
Şehirde saatlerce yürüdüler.
They walked for hours in the city.
They walked for hours in the city.
He walked into the room quietly.
Odaya sessizce girdi, yürüyerek.
He walked into the room quietly.
He walked into the room quietly.
I walk every morning to stay healthy.
Sağlıklı kalmak için her sabah yürürüm.
I walk every morning to stay healthy.
I walk every morning to stay healthy.
She walks to work when the weather is nice.
Hava güzel olunca işe yürüyerek gider.
She walks to work when the weather is nice.
She walks to work when the weather is nice.
Do you walk in the park on weekends?
Hafta sonları parkta yürür müsün?
Do you walk in the park on weekends?
Do you walk in the park on weekends?
We walk a lot in Istanbul.
İstanbul'da çok yürürüz.
We walk a lot in Istanbul.
We walk a lot in Istanbul.
He walks fast even with a heavy bag.
Ağır çantayla bile hızlı yürür.
He walks fast even with a heavy bag.
He walks fast even with a heavy bag.
I will walk to school tomorrow.
Yarın okula yürüyerek gideceğim.
I will walk to school tomorrow.
I will walk to school tomorrow.
She will walk with us after dinner.
Akşam yemeğinden sonra bizimle yürüyüşe çıkacak.
She will walk with us after dinner.
She will walk with us after dinner.
We will walk around the old city next week.
Gelecek hafta tarihi şehirde dolaşacağız, yürüyeceğiz.
We will walk around the old city next week.
We will walk around the old city next week.
They will walk more to lose weight.
Kilo vermek için daha çok yürüyecekler.
They will walk more to lose weight.
They will walk more to lose weight.
He will walk you to the bus stop.
Seni otobüs durağına kadar götürecek, yürüyerek.
He will walk you to the bus stop.
He will walk you to the bus stop.
Evet arkadaşlar, 3. bölümümüzün sonuna geldik. Bu derste yine 10 yeni İngilizce fiil işledik ve her fiil için geçmiş, şimdiki ve gelecek zamanda toplam 15 örnek cümle gördük. Şu ana kadar bu seriyle birlikte toplamda 30 fiil ve yaklaşık 450 örnek cümle duydunuz. Bu tekrarlar sayesinde fiilleri sadece kelime olarak değil, farklı zamanlarda doğal cümlelerin içinde tanımaya başlıyorsunuz. Eğer bazı cümleler hızlı geldiyse, durdurup geri almanızı ve yüksek sesle tekrar etmenizi tavsiye ederim. Ne kadar çok tekrar ederseniz, konuşurken o kadar rahat ve otomatik kullanırsınız. Unutmayın, bu seri CEFR seviyelerine göre ilerliyor. A1'den başlayıp A2, B1, B2, C1 ve C2 seviyelerine doğru. Adım adım fiil dağarcığınızı genişletiyoruz. Eğer bu video hoşunuza gittiyse, videoyu beğenmeyi ve kanala abone olmayı unutmayın. Yeni bölümlerden haberdar olmak için bildirim zilini de açabilirsiniz. Yorumlarda bugün öğrendiğiniz fiillerden hangisini en çok beğendiğinizi ve hangi fiilleri sonraki bölümlerde görmek istediğinizi yazın. Teşekkür ederim arkadaşlar, izlediğiniz için. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere, hoşça kalın.